Okay. I believe we are live. Okay. Alright. Hello, there we go, yeah. Alright. What is up, y'all? Brandon Pandy Gamers here. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright 8th Attorney. Now, of course, in the last two parts, we ran into a big problem. At least Donan was murdered. Wright is on, Phoenix Wright is on, I'm assuming is on a hospital. And well, and we have Edgewood to take over. We still don't. We are assuming that Maya's still trapped in the inner temple thanks to the flaming burning of Dusky Bridge, and we still have no idea where Pearl is. So yeah, so we're about to be in the trial with Miles Edgeworth, and we'll see if Wright's hunch is right about Miss Von Karma as a prosecutor. And yeah, for now I'm on my own. If you guys like to join, if you guys would like to, actually hold on. There are a few things I need to say, so I'm probably going to mute the game real quick. There we go. Alright, so a few things I want to say first, but first of all, we're gonna see if Wright's hunch was right about Von Karma being the prosecutor, and yeah. First time being on a trial with Edgeworth, and yeah. There's another thing I do want to say. Can we just put like a hashtag Wakanda forever? Because I'm pretty sure most of you may have heard of Cause I'm pretty sure some of you guys may have heard about what happened to, Chadwick, Boseman, the actor of Black Panther. He passed away recently, and so yeah, rest in peace with him. Hashtag Wakanda forever. So yeah, all right. Hold on. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Something seems to be wrong with the live stream in my hold on. I'm gonna quickly refresh. I have no idea if my stream was weird for a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag Wakanda forever. Rest in peace, Chadwick. You will be remembered as Black Panther, or as yourself. Jeez. Alright, yeah, I want to make sure that's working.
Oh my, Mr. Luis feels that way about me?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about Larry. Who would have thought? Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. Again, if this is no time to be embarrassed. Iris, my god. We still don't fully know if she's Dahlia or not, but she does look like a stunning image of her. Also, again, I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna repeat it. I might repeat it again, but we'll see. I will. Sorry, not I will. If any of my friends would like to join, you can always ask me either stream or privately on Discord.
I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Luis is a witness today?
No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand.
Sister Bikini?
I forgot that's her name. Who do we have on profiles anyways? I need to check everything on evidence. So we have this cane, we still don't know where her crystal spear is. The Shichishato. I don't know. The hanging scroll. This in Iris's hood. Found in the main hall. Maybe she dropped it? Nah. Occult. Photo of Elise. Iris's testimony. And Elise's autopsy. Time is 10 to 11 p.m. Caused lots of blood from stab in the back. Body fell fit in after death. Okay. Who do we have in profiles? So we have Wright. My friend's disgrace. Homicide detective in charge of the initial. I wonder if everything is different. I wonder if everything is currently missing. Yeah, Double Pearl is missing. Apparently he holds some sort of grudge against Wright. Hidden under at least Donum. And we have you, and of course this Butts guy. Alright, well. So that way we have everything. She explained to us the incident in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elite Donum, correct?
That's correct, it wasn't me.
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed...
Don't worry. I made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I'm a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself. Whether or not I am fit to the task and I've been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands.
Alright, well, here we go. Why is there no one at the prosecutor bench? Court? Yeah, I knew it. It's this judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris for Hazakura Temple. Of Hazakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Dang. It feels so weird and different that Edgeworth's on the other side. And prosecutor is gone. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. Jeez. Huh. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of time of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. Excuse. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant. Someone's gonna. Objection! I know that voice and that whip. It is Von Karma.
The prosecution stands ready.
I forgot what voice I gave Von Karma. And you are?
Franziska Von Karma, prosecuting prodigy.
Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred Von Karma? Oh boy. Doesn't want to talk about your father?
Legends are a thing of the past. I am a Von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't? But I'm sure, once before, is this courtroom— Ah!
I told you, there is no such weakling.
What is that? A whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whip. Hold it! Hold it! Oh, that's the good hold it, Edgeworth. I have no objection to the whip. You don't? Well, I guess it's Von Karma's weapon? The prosecution can wield the whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. 17 cups of coffee. Huh? Are you talking about Godot? Where is Godot? Jeez Louise. But there's still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today.
This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I've been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. I see you brought your flair for the historianite. Well, Von Karma may have changed a little from when we saw her last time, but she still has that ego of hers. Allow me to add the thing, I'm not sure about people acting bizarrely in my court. What? This stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Von Karma. Please give an outline of this outcase, with as little whipping as possible. The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Elise Donan. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. I can imagine feeling that sword. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime. Crime photo added to the court record. IRL, you'll never be able to whip the judge. No, yeah, of course not. Then again, how do I say it? Phoenix Wright is not meant to be, like, real. In reality of court, you pretty much be serious about it, and the judge is the one who'll be in charge, not prosecutor, nor defense. There's no mistake, this was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime. Very well, please bring this witness to the stand. Sister Bikini, I'm assuming. And so it begins, my first and last trial as a defense attorney. State your name and occupation, please. Hold on here. I'm not sure about being not sure. I'm not sure about being not sure. Okay. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for all this. For all there. Witness, please stand up nice and straight. This is not. If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain plagued witness. Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. There we go. Once again, your name and occupation, please. Oh, me? Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple in Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone. But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Ah. The courtroom is a garden of a holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once. You want me to leave? No need to get your bikinis in the Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer. Oh yeah, you're sure to be on summer, yet you're in the opposite of summer, winter. In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that. How long did Iris stay with you? That's my question. Let us hear what you have to say then. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh? Was this a mistake? A boot? I declare a boot to the head. If you guys get that reference, you're awesome. Oh boy, here goes first testimony. Edgeworth was maybe her first cross-examination. Alright. That night, I was helping Acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but, well, as you can see, my back liked to act up by lately. So, I left Iris to help Acolyte return to Hazakura Temple. There's no bound at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot soak. It was after I finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
So it was simply coincident that you found yourself returning to Hardcore Temple. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, guys, what I do plan to do is that since this episode is long, because this is also part 2 of one trial, I do plan on live streaming the whole trial. So in other words, I'm actually going to do 2 live streams today. The one is this first one, and then when this one's to be continued, I'll have another one stream ready after this. Well, I still need to set it up after the stream, but yeah. So most likely I'll be here for so most likely it'll take 2 to 3 hours for the whole trial. But alright. So it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple?
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see.
And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle now, are you, Miles Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination. I mean, that's fine, Ava. Go ahead and, we'll just see how everything is, because I probably cannot take over Von Karma and Sister Bikini, especially because Von Karma is here. We now have a female prosecutor here. So yeah, Ava, I'll go ahead and call you on Discord. Just give me a second, though. Alright guys, just give me a second, I'm just trying to... I know everything is so quiet, freaking Night of the Murder. Just give me a few... Okay, I'm about to call with Dave. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh God. Speak again?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, well. Anyways, welcome Ave to the stream. I can see what you mean about your bad mic quality, but that's still fine.
Alright then.
Huh?
Alright.
Yep. Anyways. There. You can see it alright, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah. And that was how we... But what? What is this inner temple? Yes, take over Bikini.
Well, see, conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right?
We'll be the ones asking you the questions, madame.
In order to do that, a pretty strong and spiritual power is required. No temple across dusky bridge called the Inner Temple.
I think your microphone quality might have been as worse as I thought, but like, because it's a little hard to understand. I mean, it is a little hard to understand you. I mean, you were clear for a second, but now it's like, nah.
Okay. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training.
And how exactly do you help with this process?
It is all quite exacting. It can't be performed without a non-supervisor. Like a tutor wanting to make sure a spoiled child studies.
A tutor with a whip, in your case. If that is the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple, where the murder took place? You see my back lights have acted violently. Okay. So I left Iris to help the Acolyte return to Hazakura Temple. Hold it. You left Iris to help with what?
The acolyte training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercise proper.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolytes so that they don't pass away.
Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the Inner Temple, correct?
She's a gentle, honest girl. Never once failed to follow my directions.
Still back to the Inner Temple, the end. Okay. After I finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. Hold it. The crime took place in the courtyard, correct?
When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw a crime taking place before our eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true. There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness memories and observation skills are. Why did this chat stop again? What the? What a stream. Okay. Oh, let me check what I have. Wait. Ring lights up bell at 10 p.m. was there in her room until the murder was discovered. That means she wasn't at the inner temple. I don't know, what do you think, Abe? Well, Abe?
She can't be too accurate.
Huh?
She can't be at two places at once, if you think about it.
Unless there's a clone. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. Objection! Jeez Louise, Edgeworth. Feels so different when it's Edgeworth and not Phoenix. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all.
Oh well, don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hasakura Temple.
In that case, Miss Hongo, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claimed that after ringing the lights-out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
Objection!
Oh god.
Defendant or witness. What's more likely to lie, do you suppose? Defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
Objection! But that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi.
Funny? But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
He does indeed have honest... Boy, not again. What?
Will lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here? Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means, you must call your memory into question.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Oh, well, that isn't exactly what I...
Memory is perfect. Crystal clear, especially in winter.
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edwards, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence. Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick. And please add your comments about Iris to the testimony. That's just the same word again. And let us return to the cross-examination. I was talking about with a training in... Oh wait, no, that already says it. Oh, you see, yeah. Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. Describe it. Are you sure that you're not making a mistake?
Young man, you get your estimation of me up to 4. Always wears the same clothes. Smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb to me. You're making a mistake. Thinking I made a mistake.
Excellent finish there, witness. Still, I have to wonder. She's not bad, so yeah, you already said that. Iris can do intelligence exactly as she had been at dinner. So in other words, you still... Hold on. No, wait. That's just a map. No, that's Elise. Received before the lights was out. She didn't have her... I don't think she didn't have her hood. I'm pretty sure she gave it to Wright. Once again, Ave, what do you think?
Like after dinner that she gave her to him?
Huh?
Wasn't it after dinner that Iris gave her to Wright?
That's what I thought too, so I guess this hood is a contradiction?
Maybe.
She said dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. If I remember correctly, she was still wearing her hood at dinner. She gave it to Wright, so I'm gonna try. Hopefully this will work, but... Objection! Wait, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met... She was wearing this demon-warding hood, correct? Pfft. But I don't think it's demon-warding, but okay.
Of course. That is a very important piece of clothing. I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
What the...
Order right there. Why don't you have that? Why do you have that?
That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone else as a gift that night, before the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claimed, then the Iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Now I understand that happy look on the Wright's face every time he does it. Pfft, what about your father? Order now. Did you say this, Abe?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I did.
Okay.
Hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
I see. A stockpile. A surplus of hoods, eh?
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owns.
So this is quite strange. Brandon, look at the chat. Well, I wouldn't be looking at the chat if I didn't see that message. It's quite strange. Why?
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction here.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt. Witness, while I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
uncomfortable going along with this. Sister, you shall continue with the testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the inner temple.
The seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation. You're really gonna have a testimony after bath?
My bath around 11. I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and I was like, oh, missing leaf. It was that sword of all things. Secret Leaf was staying in the corner room which faces out in the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of the window.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edward in court. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Well, something like that. This judge. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
Look, what if I commented on such foolishness? Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edwards.
Yep, Von Karma still has that ego of hers.
Yep.
Call everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours? After 11, thought I should return to the Tender Temple. And I was walking by and heard a noise from the courtyard. Took a look and I was to leave and with that sword of all things. Hold it! This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims. Say that again, I didn't hear you.
Just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to...
The murderer who stabbed the victim with a sword, check the bikini. Try to recall exactly what you saw, as clearly as you can.
Young man, so I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you mention it... Hold on.
Oh. Let's check what I have again. Carried by Elise when she was alive. Has her fingerprints. The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's finger on it. Or fingerprints. Received before the lights out bell. Denied the crime. Note to Iris. Miss Von Karma. I apologize for waiting, guys, but I'm just waiting for Ave. This awkward silence is getting pretty awkward and very, very silency. Come on, Ave. Actually, this reminds me, what else did I get? Photo released. The magic bottle. Is it me or does her hair look different because it's all brown and all that? Hey now, Ave.
I'm back.
Okay. I'm pretty
Looking awfully strange, rather.
Okay.
Thing that has been bugging me all this time.
Please, don't keep us in suspense.
What? That's right. It's coming back to me. He wasn't wearing a hood. I feel like something was out of place, but it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she's giving the hood away to someone, right? Ha! You dug your own grave, Miles Edwards.
What do you say, Mr. Edwards? Is this testimony important? I'd say it is. This may initially appear to put me in a disadvantage, but I can't see any other lead at the moment. Your Honor, I would like this new statement to be added to testimony.
Where? You want to hang yourself, you need to ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip.
No, thank you. Witness, add that statement to your testimony.
Trouble?
Iris didn't have her hood. Antigone was staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard. And was staying in the corner room, which faces out onto the courtyard. What else? The stabbing assault must have occurred after she was put out of the window. Oh, hey Logan. Alright, does that mean you're able to join? Hold on. Tell me something must have occurred after she. Wait, hold on. What's before? Nope. Oh, hold on. I think people staying in the corner room which faces down to the courtyard. Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was out of the window. She no. Oh. Doesn't feel like she's lying. This is very powerful testimony to. Okay, I'm about to invite Logan. If you're okay with that, Ave. Ave?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. I guess when you be silent for a while, like even when you talk, then it's just eh. Alright, well, I'm about to do it. I apologize it is clouding time, guys. Jeez, what happened?
Okay.
Alright, I'll be a sec. Just give me a little bit.
Well, okay then.
Does this sound better?
Huh?
Does this sound better to you?
Only like very little, but yeah.
Alright.
Like it's like very little, but about to say at the same time. I don't know. You never seen Von Karma? She was in the Justice for All game. That's why she wasn't at Trials and Tribulations nor the first game. She was in the second game. At least the prosecutor a lot. Miss Francisca Von Karma. Anyways.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be working. Hold on, let me rejoin. No. They always seem to happen whenever I stream, so I'm gonna have to do this again. There we go, that's better.
Okay.
She seems to have seen the incident in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only two things I can believe in right now. My client Iris and my own abilities as a defense attorney. Hold on. Stabbing herself must have occurred after she was pushed out of the window.
Alright.
Oh, hey.
Alright, let me go into the stream here. And there we go.
You see it?
Yep, I do.
Okay, well, since there isn't really much anyone else, I guess you'll take over the judge for now.
Alright.
Okay, so stabbing. No. Body fell 10 feet after death. Freaking. Objection! Impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway. And yes, Logan, we have Edgeworth here in defense.
Yep, I know. I saw the anime. Her face, I've never seen that before.
Okay, Sue. My brain is something else. Especially in winter.
Says the Bikini lady. However, I think we're overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report?
The autopsy report?
The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, This fall was after she was killed.
Honey?
Jeez Louise.
That's right. It says after death right there.
Here. The scene the witness claimed to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall?
Order! Order!
For now, guys,
It's voiced from the anime.
I mean, I did like watch the other episode, like the last episode of anime, so I tried to do it as well. Who's that talking? For now, I have Ave and Logan here with me.
The victim was killed and then fell? If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room, don't you agree?
That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of a window down in the courtyard below.
Objection! Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss Donut's room?
Nani?
She was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a blood stain, wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood? What?
Traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
Your whip was just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard. However, if there was no blood in the room,
I'm sure there's no need for me to get over this. To go over this. As I'm sure your Honor is well aware of when the stab wound produces the most blood.
when it produces the most blood?
No blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost in the body, that will be that when the blade is removed.
Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound.
That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
Jeez.
Have come to a conclusion then. Victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all the contradictions.
Order! 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 I must admit that this is a probable version of events.
I expect no less from Francisca von Karma. She locates and takes control of every vital point.
It seems that we need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please.
What the?
Witness, please remain standing on the crate.
Don't go telling me short now. The weight of winter and snow has bent me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood. Sister, please give us your testimony. I'll give you a
Vigorous.
besides one. Rigorous. massage once we are finished here.
With the whip.
Oh God.
Something tells me she's not gonna do it. She's gonna have Gumshoe do it.
Yep. Oh boy. Alright, alright.
The testimony. Oh great.
I'll give my bush a draw while you're at it.
Okay.
When I looked across at the thing, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't exactly see her stab a Bikini. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mr. Gami was stabbed. Mr. Gami was stabbing Mr. Gami through the back.
I got it.
Okay.
Alright. Obviously.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Karma strive for nothing but perfection.
Yup.
Yep.
Hey, Dolphin Lover. 37.
Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that while at first.
Perfection is an impossibility, Francisca Von Karma, and I'm here to teach you just that. Thought Wright already teach her that, like from the past Justice for All trials. With the process scene, the floor is already in place. Thinking about it now, I actually didn't see her stab particularly. Hold it! Think carefully, this is very important.
It's Iris we are talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in the Stipulation's body.
It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory. How are you? I'm doing fine.
The victim was stabbed in her room and dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles at first.
Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Never seen so much blood before. Hold it. So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right. Some of it had splattered onto the iris too. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. And her blood clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
What? Her clothes were blood flecked as well?
That seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Point this further? Press this point further. My guess. Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed, but now you say you saw the victim bleeding?
Oh, well, I say that when I saw what I saw.
What did you see?
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed. But I saw the girl pull a sword out of her plain as day.
Pulling the sword out?
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
witness. You will add this statement to your testimony.
Oh. What's that important?
More important than you can imagine. Saw the incident and there was the blade plunged into the hilt was really drawn out. Actually... plunge into the hilt? Wouldn't the whole sword be made of blood and not just a tip of it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, since you guys saw the anime, you're already gonna be confident, so... Objection! Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. At least, I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
Hey, you made it sound as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. What the hell?
Does it look really good? Are you really gonna have looks deceive you?
What contradictions are you talking about?
The scene that the witness claims to have seen. The weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, well.
Explain yourself.
What? Okay. To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defender, she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Appear. What meaningless scribble. I too may appear to be weak and frail. Bullying can crush men in my heel and make them weep. So should I choose? Should I so choose?
So you're not gonna talk about your whip?
The objection stands. I left a little back there, I must admit.
Objection! That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly. We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left on the body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's entirely a different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with the weapon.
Logan, you watch the anime? How is this pronounced?
I actually have no idea.
Really?
Yep.
Even weapons of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes stop the blood loss.
Actually, that reminds me. Also, do you guys know? Well, actually, Logan, how's the last name pronounced? Actually, just to make sure.
Donum. At least Donum.
Okay, so that's good to know.
So basically, the X is silent.
Don't objection. I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction.
You've got more?
This one is simple. If this sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it? If these witnesses tell the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
Bravo! Miles Edgeworth.
Is that your way to applause with the judge?
Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know could have managed one if that.
But what does this all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but...
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the shit.
What?
The shit.
Foolish idea according to the foolish line of a foolhardy, foolish fool.
Well,
Kind of the tongue twisters.
I know. Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think this sword was a murder weapon?
But well... because Mystic Army was holding it.
Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. This is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the was a murder weapon.
I have to look up how that was pronounced.
Order!
Maybe the weapon was not their murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth?
If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to?
Eddie?
Jeez
What?
Louise. It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as if it was a sword-like object was found.
That...
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Here, can I say something? I just remembered something actually. What is this, sister? I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was it was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about here?
Again with the boot? I feel like they did this on purpose now. That's the third time he said that.
Yeah.
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of.
You what? Ow.
Oh then. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Impossible. What else could this old woman have seen? Jeez Louise.
God damn.
Told on murder at around 11 p.m.
Whoops.
And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusty Bridge for less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. I was screwed up from that. She can't drive her snowmobile after all.
Witness, please, tell us everything you know right away next time.
I'm not in the best of shape, but with my back and my age, you know.
How old are you? I didn't even realize that. You're 48.
Makes sense.
Quite.
To me, it sounded like you said, quite?
There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here's a photograph.
Oh.
A snowmobile? Ah, I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
Tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple. And run all the way to Dusky Bridge.
Tracks photo.
Solves your pesky little problem, yes?
Let me check this. So there's snowmobile, but at the same time I also see footprints. And this is the main gate, so yeah. Okay.
Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of a murder weapon.
Did she really go to this river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
So murder of around 11, yeah, that's after asking that it'll be reported, I went out to the main gate. Yeah. There, I saw a trend try to indicate a snowmobile had been used. Hold it! As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited.
That's it, that's the only one we have. It will run no matter how much snow falls.
Are you certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived?
Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate. So, you're already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by the time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? There's another statement I want to press, so I'm probably going to stop here for now. It's very likely that Snowmobile is related to this case. I can't help but think that Iris used it, but for what? I better hold off on this for now.
Well then, witness. How long does it take to reach the bridge by snowmobile?
It takes 50 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using the one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon to Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out? How are you so sure? Refresh your memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
I have to concede that it's more than enough time.
Is that all you wish to conclude, Miles Edgeworth?
I could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Oh well. Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account. It tastes... Maybe they threw the weapon to Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out? Hold it. While it would have been possible, time-wise, one element remains out of place here.
Oh? And what would this mystery element be?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to the Evil River to dispose of the murder weapon where there are other methods?
Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma? What?
Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor?
What?
She's as over the top as always.
Anyway, whatever your reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Mouse Edward.
The mystery feed to the fire. Oh yeah, I already said that. Was there any reason to go through a way to murder? There was show that was indicated. If they use what? Takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. It would make sense if they use a snowmobile. But wouldn't there be 2 tracks of it instead of 1?
Oh.
There is only footprints, so it'll take 15 minutes, and then they'll come back in less than 5, and then she did testify to about 10 to 20 minutes, unless she worked up like less than 10 minutes, and that'd be a big contradiction. Should I try this?
If you want.
If you want.
Skirt. Objection! I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable.
You are not Von Karma.
Sorry. Continue on. Sorry.
It's these flowers, Edwards.
However, if the witness says it's true, then why is there only one set of tracks?
What do you mean?
Iris led Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon to the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge and those from coming back.
Right. You're forgetting one thing, Miles Edwards.
Hmm?
On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes their precious contradiction now, doesn't it?
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped. Leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edwards?
Is there a flaw in her theory? The idea that snowfall covered one set of tracks? Don't whip me, please, Von Karma, but I must save here.
This.
To assume that she died at, like, that they found the body at 11. Wait. The snow stopped at 10:50. This might work, but at the same time I don't know. I'll try. There's a contradiction. The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
You tried to explain why there is a road index finger currently pointing in my general direction.
And that finger's not pointing right now. No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by the snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edward, present your evidence to the contrary, and evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow.
Get the weather data? Take that! Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
I said it was around 11.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at the data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11, the snow had already stopped falling. Is it possible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up?
Order!
Oh boy.
Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. Wow!
It's too soon to cover the cloud due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. What is your weather report ever correct?
No. You've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data.
Data. All weather reports have some inaccuracies. They have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
Sure, we cannot be totally sure, eh?
What? How did she pull that off?
It had stopped snowing at Hasakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow my doubt to remain concerning the testimony.
You can't back down, can you? Such a protectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
Excuse me? Nope. No, that's just a freaking magazine. Apparently this weather data is not actually that proof. Nope. Is there anything? Wait. If it did continue snowing, I think Elise would have been covered in snow.
Yeah.
Good point, actually.
But she's like, there's like no single trace of like a snow on top of her.
Yeah.
This might be yes, so hopefully this leaves something. Take that.
Oh, it went away.
Yep. Ultimately, it'll come down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
I think that is.
Incredibly easy. Are we really gonna keep... is this really permanent for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorneys now?
Yup.
Yep.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ave. If you want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception. Did you say anything because I didn't hear you?
I said it.
The victim herself, Miss Elise Donham. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be two sets of tracks.
Order! Just why are you?
Why are you suggesting Sedgeworth?
Wow. To be honest, I am not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the track left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
Okay, something.
Again?
This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile.
Nani?
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. This can only mean that night Alice used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross a suspected bridge. So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That sounds right.
But what's odd is when I left Iris and returned to the Hazakura temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
That is true. So how did it go back to Hazakura Temple?
You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there by the main gate, the snowmobile, I mean.
Are we to assume that there was actually a third party to this or something? The snowmobile?
I know what I saw. It was covered in the snow too.
But that... it's impossible!
Order! Order in the court! What does this all mean?
Go.
So then what was a snowmobile used for?
It's alright, I hiccup going.
But anyway, Mr. Godot, that's my job. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used a snowmobile and returned to the Killer Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes, I have nothing more to add. I told you everything. Everything that I know.
But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
A witness, huh? I already know where this is going at.
Yep.
Was there no one else walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
There's one person.
I don't think that's likely. It was cool enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wondering that. Unless they had something really important to do.
That's a shame.
Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering on that Arctic night. Your Honor, actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us.
Really?
Well, someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the major murder.
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things about him that do come to mind. I already know what I mean by him.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is this idiot you're talking about?
It's
You're talking about
You're, oh my god, again.
Larry Butts.
It's the only person, Larry Stinkin' Butts. Take that.
This guy must be a product of Jen Lennox's guide to obnoxious French painting.
This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim Elise Donham.
Her student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
Can't take it seriously when he's saying a boot.
A boot to the head. Wait, what? Ow!
That's... I could tell them about all his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
So, this unfortunate, unreliable looking man. What exactly was it that he saw?
I intend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
Good luck talking to Larry, Francisco. Especially because you're a freaking woman. I believe he's in the gallery for this trial. I will not take long to summon him. Or it will not.
Very well.
Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you.
The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Ms. Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Oh boy, I wonder what Larry's gonna do now. Especially during the break.
Sure. Understood, Your Honor.
Prepare the butts. Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
Alright, well that is to be continued. But I did say I am going to beat the trial, so I will make another stream shortly after this. Because at the moment I need to be here for a few minutes because I need to do some other things, and then I'll be back with a stream. So I will stream again in shortly after this. It might, the fact that the judge said 20 minutes, I wonder if it will actually take exactly 20 minutes.
Imagine that.
Or about, I don't know. Okay, well, I need to get out of here. I am worried to see Larry Butts. Yes, You just sure what to you say? Yeah, you can hush up so I can so I can get out of here for now. You can keep it hush. I must go. Not that, but okay. Whoops. Anyway, guys, that will be it for this part. I will stream again shortly after I've done a few takes. I wonder if it'll take exactly 20 minutes. Even Logan, if you guys will still be here, then yeah, of course, we'll be there on the next part.
Yep, I will still be here.
Okay. Ave, I don't know about you, if you're gonna still be here.
I will.
Okay then, well, now I'll just see you guys and yeah, most likely we'll just see you guys in the next part of the stream, which will be shortly, so just wait for me.
Yup! Why, that's stretched.
Alright, anyway, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Stay tuned for the next part, which will happen shortly. Thank you, Ave and Logan, for joining me in this part of the stream. We'll see you guys shortly in the next stream.
Peace out.
Well, if you're watching this as a video, then see you whenever you're watching a video of mine. Whatever.
Yep.
Alright, well, peace out, guys. See you shortly.
Peace out.
Peace.